everybody. We're going to do a little bit of a different video today. I got reached out to by a company. Company reached out to me, and the company's name is called GRUBTERRA. See if you can see that. Yeah, GRUBTERRA, and they provide black soldier fly larvae. So these are actually for a chicken. And of course, I guess you could give them to a duck, anything like that. Chickens, reptiles, fish, and birds eat these. I'm going to be testing them out on my chickens. Right now, what I use, I'll put up on the screen here. You can kind of see what my protein ratio and everything like that is in comparison to what this is. And I will show it here. I'll tell you what, I'll just put it up on the screen also. That way you'll be able to see. From what I can tell, it's a little bit less protein than what I'm feeding right now, but there's a little more fat, more phosphorus, moisture, and ash. So we'll give these a try and see how they are. Like I say, these were provided to me at no cost, but they just wanted my honest opinion. So what I've been doing is over the past couple weeks, we'll see what mine do. Right now my chickens are not really laying a whole lot. So this may actually be a really good test. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start feeding this to them just like I feed my others to them. I buy my others in a lot more bulk than this, but I should be able to do a couple week test and kind of see where we're at and see how these do. But yeah, we'll see what we got. We'll go over to the, they sent me 1 pound. This is a 1 pound bag. We'll go over to the chicken pen a little bit later and see if we can't feed these and see what happens and see how they do. I'm hoping that they'll actually pick up my egg production. If they do, this would be very, very nice to start buying these instead of what I have, because I'm not sold on what I have. I just found it at a decent deal and they worked, so I started using them. But if these work better, hey, we will give anything a shot. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so here we are. We are going to give these guys some of these black soldier fly larvae and see how they like. We've done about 2 weeks or so with the old ones. We've seen what the egg production is with them. We're getting probably anywhere from 5 to 7 eggs-ish a day. I really wish it was a little bit higher. So we're gonna try feeding this to them and see how it does and go from there. Sorry, I'm not able to put my camera down right now because my chickens land all over it and think it's a perch. So, see how crazy they go over these worms. Ooh, okay. I know a lot of people may say, hey, they don't go this crazy, you know, they go crazy over everything, you know, and things like that. They kind of do, but I'll be honest with you, my other worms, they didn't go this crazy over them. They really didn't. So this is a pretty good sign, actually. I kind of like how they're really, really interested in them. There's some more. So, I'm trying to see. And as you can see, they have disappeared in the pan. Yeah, they do go kind of crazy over the worms that I had before, but nothing like this. They obviously taste better. They do look good as far as, now not to eat obviously, but they look a lot better than my other ones did. My other ones are very broken up and they didn't look this, well, healthy, I guess you'd say. They look really dark sometimes, almost look burnt. So let's see if we can go over here. I'm gonna toss these in this other area over here and get them over yonder. So far they like them a lot. We'll see from here and go from there. Of course, we'll give the rooster some here, see how he likes them. Okay, now, before, when I would toss them out to the rooster, he wouldn't eat them at all. So that may be a very good sign for him. Yeah, he wouldn't eat the other ones that I had, really hardly at all. He wouldn't trust. So there's something different about these worms here that either taste different or something like that. So we'll go from here and see how they are, but I'm gonna give them just a little bit more and we'll see how these things do over time. So as you can see, they seem to like those worms very well. That was the very first time that I had given them to them. And what we're gonna do over the next probably a couple of weeks-ish or so like that, we're gonna give them more worms, see how they do. We're gonna hold off on the other worms that I have and just give them these and see how they do. I probably won't give them as many of these because I only have 1 pound here, and what I buy in about 5-pound bags. Cost. The price for these GRUBTERRA worms, I looked on their website, I want to say it's $49.95. Now that's not for the 1 pound bag, that's for the 5-pound bag. So you get it 5 pounds at a time. I buy my other ones that I have, I think it's called Worms King. I buy them at approximately, I think it's 10 pounds. I buy more because I have more chickens. So I would probably also buy more than 5 pounds at a time with these as well. So what I've done is I buy 10 pounds at a time. I think those, I want to say 5 pounds of those is 35-ish, 40. It's about $15, maybe $20 cheaper than these worms here. Now, that being said, again, the comparison that I said, the quality, there's really almost no comparison. The quality of these things is very, very good. What I have is okay, but like I say, there's a lot of what I have that's just holes that are broken up, that are just almost black. Some of them, it just doesn't look as good, and sometimes they have a little bit of an odor to them. So I'm not, like I say, I'm not 100% sold on them. I'm willing to try anything, but I want to give this an honest review, an honest chance. They are a bit more expensive, but you also get what you pay for seemingly right now. Now, big thing is I don't really care how they smell. I don't really care how they look, honestly. I want to see my egg production go up. If my egg production goes up, then we'll talk, because depending on how much my egg production does go up, then it might be worth the trade-off as far as the cost. But they also gave me a code, which I'll put down in the description down below. It also helps our channel too, because we get just a little bit as far as that goes. Like I say, I received these things at no cost to me. They reached out to me via email. The lady is very nice. Just want to send me a sample and see how they do with our, there's a bad spot. See how they do with our chickens and see if it would be something we would be interested in swapping to. So we'll go from here. We're going to keep trying these out, like I said, over the next week or so, maybe total of 2 weeks, just to give it a fair chance, because I want to make sure that we get everything we can. I want to give you the best review about these as I possibly can, and I don't want to be unfair or anything like that. So we'll go from here and we'll update the next time. What they want here. Well, they're going to town. Okay, so we have fed the chickens for a couple. Time to make a video. We fed the chickens for a couple of weeks with the GRUBTERRA soldier worms, and the verdict is I was getting pretty much no eggs. My chickens had almost stopped laying. I changed my feed, I changed a lot of different things, and to no avail, honestly. So I didn't really have a whole lot of option. I was desperate to do anything to try to get my egg production back up. So we started those, and in approximately 2 weeks, man, I had a butterfly on me, sorry. Approximately 2 weeks now, I've got, and I'm still not getting a whole lot of eggs, but I'm getting 3 to 5 a day, which is good. I should be getting more, but verdict, honestly, I really do like these mealworms. They, not me personally, just, you know, you don't eat them yourself, but I do like what they're doing for my chickens. My chickens seem happier. They really are chowing down on the worms in comparison to what I used to have. I think they're just better quality to me. They're more expensive. I'm not gonna hide that at all. They are more expensive, but
seems like the trade-off is pretty good because, like I say, my egg production has gotten up even higher. I'm going to continue to use these throughout the winter also. We're going to keep using these over the winter and see how they do. I really believe they're going to help my egg production a lot. I think they're going to make my chickens a lot happier. I've noticed my feathers on my chickens are a little bit more full as well. So I believe it's really helped with that. But we're going to continue to use these. Like I say, I think that what I had, it was such a large bulk, and nothing against that company. I'm sure they do fantastic things for the bulk that they have. But I think for the large bulk that I got, the quality was starting to suffer just a little bit. So I'm going to start supplementing with these worms pretty regularly. And I really think it's going to pick my egg production up. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it kind of showed you a little bit of things about these GRUBTERRA worms. If you would, down in the description below, there's going to be a code. It gives us just a little bit of help on the farm here. I think it gives us a little bit of a percentage for each sale. So like I say, if this video did help you, please consider using that link just to help us here on the farm to try to be able to do more videos and hopefully partner with more people like GRUBTERRA. Thank you for reaching out. And hopefully it'll let us be able to partner with more people like that to be able to show you more things about this if you're wanting to have chickens or having issues with your chickens, things of that sort. So thank you very much, and you guys have a great day.